Hey, hi guys, welcome back to our playlist. I'm Kailash Kannade. So today I'm going to explain the solution management in UiPath. So what exactly the solution management and how we can implement this solution management. So also I'm going to show you one demo. So that's why you can also easily implement this thing. Okay. So very interesting concept. So yeah. So in case you are new, so please subscribe to this channel. Yeah. So I'm going to start that one. Suppose suppose like we have a multiple environment. Suppose I'm going to develop any one code. Okay, so any automation solution into the development environment. We have a development environment. Okay, so development environment. Second environment is second environment, we have a testing environment. Testing purpose we can use generally we are going to use QA environment, SIT, or UAT. So I'm going to consider a testing environment. So last is a production environment. Completing these all things, we need to deploy the code into the production environment. So this is my last environment. Okay, so we need to move this code from development to testing, testing to production. Suppose I'm going to develop any code and I'm going to create a process in UiPath. In Orchestrator, I'm going to create a first process. So that process purpose I have created asset. That process purpose I have used queue. Okay, that process purpose again I'm going to use the storage bucket. Okay, storage bucket. So these are what? These are a dependency which is related to this process. Without this dependency, I'm not able to run that process. Okay, so these are all things which is required before the running of that process. So once a development part development is done and it is going to working in development environment, this is a perfectly fine. So what I need to do, I need to push this code into the testing environment. Again, testing environment, again we need to create a process. Again, I need to create an asset. Again, I need to create this queue and storage bucket with same name without any missing character. Okay. Suppose I'm going to missing any one character in asset name or any character missing in a queue name. Then we are not able to compile our process. We are not able to compile our code, or it is going to create a problem. It is going to throw the error. Manually we need to create all that things. Okay, so like suppose I'm going to create all that things, and again I need to deploy into the production. Again, same thing we need to create from production environment. Like we need to create a process, we need to create a asset, we need to create a same queue, storage bucket, all that thing, all dependency we need to create into the again production environment. This is a manual effort we need to, like before the solution management. Okay, so we don't need to create these all things in manually because of solution management. We have a solution management. Okay. So what exactly the solution management? Solution management, it is going to create a bundle of this all things. That bundle we need to apply into the upload into the different environment. Automatically we will get this all things. We will get the process, we will get the process, we will get the queue and storage bucket. We don't need to create a manually. So that means a solution management. It is going to create a bundles of these all things. Okay, so I'm going to show you practically. Suppose suppose this is my orchestrator. So this is consider this is my development orchestrator. I'm going to create a one simple process. Okay, so UiPath, I'm going to open this UiPath and I'm going to develop one small process, like having only one activity, that is a message box. I'm going to put into that code. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to give the name of that process. Click on process. I'm going to give the name process solution management underscore one. Okay, so this is my process name. I'm going to create a process. I'm going to create a process. So Yeah, so open main workflow and I'm going to create a process and having only one activity, that is a message box. Okay, I'm going to take the message box activity and here I'm going to mention the welcome like this message. Yeah, so my development is a completed. Sorry, welcome. Okay, this is a message and I'm going to click on save and I'm going to deploy it to the I'm going to publish this process to the orchestrator. Okay, yeah, so publish next and I'm going to publish into the tenant level. Okay, so yeah, so my development part has done. Okay, so I'm going to create a process. Next part, I'm going to create a process. Okay, this is my orchestrator. Okay, so this is the development orchestrator. I'm going to create a process of that process, means the code. Okay, so I'm going to create a process. I already deployed that package. Here we have a process. I'm going to create a process. Okay, process, add process, select the process. What is the process name? That is a solution management one. This is my process. I'm going to create a next and I'm going to click on next and click on create. So I have created one process to which is required for that process. Means next I'm going to create a one queue. This process purpose I need to require a one queue. You can consider this is my queue which is required for that process. Mike underscore sap. This is a queue which is required for that process. And I'm going to I'm going to create a one asset. Okay, so asset name is a okay, so that is a username like this. Okay, so this is a text type of asset and I'm going to put the any data into that asset value as asset value. Yeah, so it is going to create. So this process purpose we required one asset, we required one queue. Okay, so user underscore one. Yeah, and I'm going to create one storage bucket. Okay, so click on folder and here we have a storage bucket and this is fine for me. So this is a demo folder, demo storage bucket name which is required for that process. Okay, so everything is done. I have created one process, I have created one queue and I have created already like asset and storage bucket. These are all dependency which is required for that process. My development part is completed. So I need to push this code into the another environment, that is a testing environment. So I'm not going to create this all things manually. I'm going to create a solution. Okay. So before this, like solution management is this concept of automation. Oops. Okay. So before 2 years back. Okay. So here we have automation. Oops. Okay. So we have only four things available into this automation. Oops. Okay. But we don't have that option. Now it is a separate tab in tenant. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to click on orchestrator. So I'm going to click on this tenant. In tenant, we have a tab that is a solution. So this is nothing, solution is nothing but a solution management. What exactly this solution management? Solution management means we are going to create a bundle of that all things. Process, asset, queue, storage bucket and all that thing. Okay. So here we have a option that is a project. We need to create a project, new project. I'm going to create a one project. So that is a demo, name is a demo underscore solution underscore management. Okay, so underscore one. This is my solution management name and I'm going to click on continue. So after that you will get the solution management builder. So this is nothing but a solution management builder. So we need to select the first folder, like your bundle all like asset or process or queue, where exactly that which folder. I'm going to select the folder and I need to create a bundle of this asset or this is my asset which is required for that process and I'm going to select the process. This is my process and I'm going to select the storage bucket name. Where exactly this storage? This is my storage bucket name and yeah, I'm going to select the queue name and this is my queue name. So these are all things which is required for that process. Okay, and I'm going to click on add. After clicking on that, it is going to create a solution manager solution. Okay. So what is the next? Here I'm going to click on publish. Okay. Now, good thing of this solution management, it is also maintaining the version. Yeah. So for being 1.0.1, suppose I'm going to update the code, and again I'm going to deploy it. Again, we need to create a solution, means a solution. So that time it is going to change 1.0.1. So good thing, it is also going to maintain the version. Okay. So I'm going to click on publish. I'm going to click on publish. Here we have a publish solution management. We are starting with packaging. Your solution might be moment. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to click on continue. Go to the package. Okay. So that's it. I'm going to click on go to the package. Yes. So package get created. So this is my package. Okay. So what I need to do, I'm going to download this package. Latest version. Download the latest version. Okay. And store into the download folder. Yeah, so it is now we have created package. Under this package, we have all things. It is have like process, asset, queue. Okay, so I'm going to show you that package. So under the download, we have a package. So this is my package. Just we have a created solution management. Under this package, we have all things. That is a package and info.json, like resource.json. These are all things which is available into that package. I'm not going to do anything. So I'm going to open the another environment. This is my another, means the testing environment, testing orchestrator. Okay. So here we have a tenant. I'm going to open my solution management. Okay. So this is a solution. Okay. So here we have an option that is a upload solution package, which we have already created. So I'm going to click on that, and here we have option that is add file and drop file here. So we need to add that zip file which has already created to the another environment. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to click on open. Yeah. So I'm going to click on this upload. So after clicking on that upload, so that package which is going to added into this solution, that solution it is going to add into this package. Okay, that zip file which is going to add into this package. So after that, so what is the next step? Here we have option. Now status goes to pending. Okay, after adding this solution, so status goes to pending. Now I want to active this status. So here we have a option, or here we have a option that is a deploy or package version, or here we have a deployment option. Project. No need of that. Yeah, I'm going to refresh. I'm going to refresh. Pending to status goes to next status goes to ready. Yeah. So this package is a ready. Now you can able to use this package. Okay. Previous status is a pending. Now status change from pending to ready. Now you can able to use this. Okay. Here I'm going to click on deploy deploy package. Okay. So here we have a information deployment name. So this is my deployment name, and I'm going to select the folder. I'm going to deploy this solution into this folder. Okay, and this is my root folder. Okay, now I'm going to so here we have a review. So you want to review this all things, you can click on review, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to click on deploy. So now solution it is going to deploy into that folder. Yeah. So I'm going to refresh this. Okay, I'm going to refresh this. Now here we have a share folder. Okay, under this share folder we have a root folder, and that root folder having all means all asset name which is in this folder we have already process, we have already available asset, we have already queue that has already created in during the development time. We don't need to create again and again. So this is a process we have already created during the development. This is a queue. Okay, this is a asset. Okay, and we have a storage bucket. Okay, this is going to already created in development time. We don't need to create, just we need to click on upload that package and deploy that package into this folder. Okay, so this is nothing but how the solution management is going to work, how the solution management is going to save the time. We don't need to create all that things in manually. Okay, just we need to single click, it is going to create all asset, process, storage bucket and queue. Okay, again suppose you want to deploy into the production, same package you you are going to upload into that environment. Just when single click, it is going to create all that thing. Okay, so this is nothing but how the solution management is going to help for us. Okay, so yeah, so thanks for watching this video.